In late February 2026, the United States and Israel launched a massive, devastating aerial offensive across Iran. Within days, the strike systematically dismantled military command centers and killed top leadership, including Supreme Leader Ali Khamenei. The campaign then targeted the country's most heavily fortified installations. Precision strikes penetrated deep underground, disabling facilities at Natanz and Isfahan and neutralizing Tehran's capacity to enrich uranium. Iran responded by targeting the global economy. They began attacking shipping vessels in the Strait of Hormuz, a narrow, critical waterway between the Persian Gulf and the Gulf of Oman. By choking off this specific maritime passage, Tehran effectively froze 20% of the world's daily oil supply. Faced with skyrocketing energy costs, President Trump issued a severe 48-hour ultimatum. If the shipping lanes were not immediately reopened, the U.S. military would obliterate Iran's civilian power grid. The conflict rapidly evolved from a series of decapitation strikes into a global hostage crisis. The worldwide energy market is currently being held captive, pushing international supply chains to the brink of collapse. Then the countdown suddenly stopped. Hours before the deadline, the White House announced a 5-day pause on all strikes, claiming they were engaged in very good back-channel peace talks with a senior Iranian official. This chart shows global crude oil prices during the conflict. You can clearly see a massive destabilizing price spike in the days following the blockade, followed by a steep, immediate drop the moment the peace talks were announced. That sudden drop acted as a crucial pressure valve. It provided immediate, tangible relief to panicked U.S. allies across Europe and the Gulf, who were facing severe energy shortages. There was only one problem: the Iranian government flatly denied it. State media and the foreign ministry released furious statements insisting that no negotiations were taking place with Washington. This contradiction is weaponized ambiguity. By broadcasting a diplomatic channel that the other side insists does not exist, the White House is using misinformation to achieve specific victories that bombs cannot. To understand how this works, look at the reality for Iran's surviving leaders. They are operating from deep, dust-filled subterranean bunkers, deliberately limiting their communications to avoid being tracked and assassinated. In an environment defined by extreme isolation, a public statement from the U.S. president about talking to a top person acts as a psychological explosive. Each commander is left wondering who might be secretly looking for a way out. The rumors quickly centered on Mohammad Bagher Ghalibaf. He is the Speaker of Iran's parliament and a deeply entrenched insider within the Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps. Even as he denied the reports, the damage was done. Hardline factions immediately began questioning the loyalty of their peers, initiating internal witch hunts for supposed traitors willing to negotiate an off-ramp. Planting a single rumor of secret diplomacy successfully sowed paranoia among the remaining leadership. It fractured their command structure from the inside out, without requiring a single airstrike. Meanwhile, the external rationale for the war has completely shifted. What started as an effort to dismantle nuclear sites has become an operation focused entirely on managing global energy costs. The targets reflect this new priority. Strikes have hit critical economic assets, including South Pars. Shared with Qatar, this is the largest natural gas field in the world, and damaging it severely limits Tehran's ability to fund a long war. To understand the political motive behind pausing the attacks, we have to look back to Richard Nixon in 1968. Nixon ran his presidential campaign on a strategy of peace with honor for the Vietnam War. In practice, this meant securing a decent interval, a long enough gap between the withdrawal of American forces and the eventual collapse of the South Vietnamese government, so that the administration could save face. Today, the U.S. has already achieved its primary kinetic goals by neutralizing Iran's nuclear infrastructure. Facing an upcoming election cycle, the administration now needs a way to step back before the conflict devolves into an endless, unpopular quagmire. These rumored peace talks provide the exact exit strategy required. They calm the global oil markets by signaling de-escalation and offer a political shield entirely bypassing a finalized treaty. The intense physical devastation of late February has run its course. The conflict is now slowing down, settling into an asymmetric war of attrition. Information control, market manipulation, and the calculated denial of infrastructure have replaced the bunker buster as the primary weapons of choice. This reveals the profound utility of ghost diplomacy. When the mere illusion of a negotiated deal stabilizes oil prices and turns enemy commanders against each other, the illusion is doing more tactical work than a signed treaty. In 21st century geopolitics, controlling the narrative to manipulate global systems is the ultimate victory. The war continues on an invisible battlefield, where fracturing enemy morale is more valuable than seizing territory.